This is the functional movement analysis. There's 7 different movements that test the mobility and stability of your body. If there's any pain in any of these movements at any time, please let me know right away.
Okay.
We're going to start with the deep squat. Stand tall with your feet approximately shoulder width apart and your toes pointed forward. I'm going to have you grasp the dowel in both hands and put it on top of your head with your elbows at a 90 degrees. So we're going to have it scoot it out, okay? Press the dowel so that's directly above your head. Descend into with your upright torso and keeping your heels and dowel in position. Descend as low as possible. Hold it for 1 breath and then come back to the starting position. Do you have questions?
No.
Go ahead. Okay, try again. All right, try to maintain an upright torso and try 1 more time. Okay, now we're gonna have you put it back on your head and put your heels on the bar. Make sure that your toes and feet are still shoulder width apart and your toes are pointing completely forward. We're gonna make sure and straighten you out. Okay, push that dowel upright. Keep an upright torso and squat again. Try again, keep an upright torso. Yep, reset. Okay, press that dowel above your head again. All right, let's reset and make sure that we're at 90 degrees. Move this one in a little. And press straight up and descend as low as possible 1 more time. Okay, thank you. We're now going to do the hurdle step. So I'm going to have you stand behind this. I'm going to set this up for you. I will now measure your tibial tuberosity. Oopsie. Okay, set at 41. Yep, I'm going to have you hold that. Put your toes, your feet together and your toes touching the board. Now with the dowel behind your head and on your shoulders like a back rack position, while maintaining an upright torso, raise the right leg and step over the hurdle, making sure to raise your toes towards your shin and keeping your ankle, knee, and hip in alignment. You will touch your heel to the opposite side and then keeping your knee, ankle, and hip in alignment, return to the starting position. Are there questions?
Nope.
Okay, right leg, go ahead. Okay, again. Okay, make sure to keep that ankle, knee, and hip in alignment. Try 1 more time. Okay, thank you. We're gonna do the left side this time. Go ahead. Okay, toes pointed towards your shin. Try 1 more time. And again for me. All right, thank you. Okay, we're now going to do the inline lunge. I'll grab that from you and I'm going to have you come around the other side. We're going to set that down. You can hold on to this. I'm going to have your right foot and toe on the 0 mark and your left heel at the 41. Perfect. We're going to have the dowel behind your back and you're going to place it so that it touches the spine, the back of your head, your upper back, and the middle of your buttocks. All right. You're going to have your left hand below and your right hand above. You're going to keep an upright torso and you're going to go into a lunge position, touching your right knee behind your left heel on the 2x6. Are there questions?
Nope.
Go ahead. All right, I'm going to straighten you out. Make sure to keep that upright position. Go ahead. All right, make sure your toes are completely pointed straight forward. So move this back leg up and forward a little bit more. Perfect, and try 1 more time for me. Okay, now we're gonna switch. I'll grab that from you. Switch feet, so you're gonna have the left at 0 and the right heel at 41. And now you have your right hand in your lower back and your left hand above your head with the dowel touching the neck, lower back and above your glutes. Upright position again, and this time your left heel will touch behind your right. Your left knee will touch behind your right heel, so go ahead. Okay, keep straighten out that back leg for me with your toes pointed forward. Scoot it up just a little and try again. Okay, I'm gonna keep you in an upright position. Try 1 more time for me. Okay, now we're gonna do shoulder mobility. So go ahead and take a step off this. I'm gonna measure from your wrist the longest digit. Okay, 17. We're now going to have you have your arms out in a T position. Make a fist, putting your fingers around your thumbs. You're going to put your right hand above your head and push it down the back as far as possible. With simultaneously, your left hand will go down your back and up as far as possible. Once you get into that position, do not creep or move your hands. Understand?
Yep.
Go ahead. All right, that's a 3 on that side. We're gonna just switch it. And so do the left hand above your head and the right below. Go ahead. Okay, try again for me. Make sure to keep your head still. All right, thank you. Okay, our first clearing, I'm gonna have you place your right hand on your shoulder and lift your elbow. Is there any pain?
Nope.
Okay, do it on the other side. No pain?
Nope.
Okay, so now we're going to go into the active straight leg raise. I'm gonna have you lay with your head facing that way and your feet this way. I'll move these. Put your knees right over this 2x6 and place both arms in a T. I'm going to measure from your ASIS to the middle of your knee. 24. Okay, with your feet together and your toes pointed upward, I'm gonna have you try to keep your left knee touching the 2x6 with your right leg as straight as possible and raise it up as high as you can. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead again. Okay, one more time for me. All right, now I'm just gonna switch sides. Measure again. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing, but this time try to keep your right knee touching the 2x6 and then your left leg as straight as possible and move it up. Go ahead. Okay, try again for me. Okay, and one more time. All right, thank you. Okay, now I'm gonna have you flip over on your stomach, and this is called the trunk stability push-up. You can put your toes this way and your shoulders this way for me. Put your hands straight forward above your head with your hands shoulder width apart. Pull them down and keep your thumbs in line with your chin. All right. I'm gonna have you tuck your toes and pull them towards your shin while I align your hands. Looks great. When I say you're gonna lift your knees and lift your elbows and push yourself up into a push-up position, go ahead. Okay, try again for me. All right, with a rigid torso, try one more time. All right, now we're gonna modify it and move those thumbs towards your collarbone. And then I'm going to keep that in line with that joint. Toes pointed up, knees and elbows up. Rigid torso, go ahead. Okay, make sure to keep that rigid torso. Try again. All right, one more time for me. Okay, great job. I'm gonna have you untuck your toes and push your elbows straight into a cobra. Do you have any pain with that? Okay, our last one is rotary stability. So I'm gonna have you straddle the 2x6 with your knees, toes, and thumbs touching it on all sides. We're gonna start with the right side, and you're gonna try to lift your right hand and right leg into the flying position. So your straight arm, straight leg, touch your elbow to your knee, and then you will do flying position again and then return to start. Are there questions?
Nope.
Go ahead. Okay, try again. Close. Okay, try one more time. Keep those toes, knees touching. Okay, we're gonna try now the right arm and left leg. Make sure to straighten them simultaneously. Touch your right elbow to your left knee, and then you will straighten again, and then go back to starting position. Go ahead. Okay, try to keep everything touching with straight limbs. Go ahead again. Okay, we can stop there. We're now going to do the other side. So I'm gonna have you lift your left arm and left leg at the same time, flying position, touch your elbow and knee, flying position again, and then starting. Go ahead. Okay, try again. Okay, one more time. Okay, oh, close. Okay, so now we're going to do the left arm and right leg. Make sure to keep those thumbs, knees, and toes touching. Tuck those toes for me before we do this. Okay, and now I'm gonna have you go ahead with the opposite arm and leg. All right, one more time. Okay, make sure we touch exactly that knee for me. Go one more time. All right, Perfect. Now I'm gonna have you do the spinal flexion clearing test. You just want to put your hips towards your heels, untuck your toes to the child's pose. Do you have any pain with that?
Nope.
Okay.